Starliner astronauts could be stranded on the International Space Station until next year. The pair had been expected to return to Earth within mere days, but so far they've been in space for over 2 months. When Barry Wilmore and Sunita Williams launched aboard Boeing Starliner spacecraft on its debut crewed mission back in June, they'd expected to remain aboard the International Space Station for around 8 days before returning to Earth. And as things stand, the plethora of technical issues with the vehicle has prevented them from leaving, and it does not look as though they'll be getting home anytime soon. These issues, which include leaks in the propulsion system and faulty thrusters, mean that the Starliner spacecraft may not be entirely safe for the astronauts to return in. While proceeding with the return flight is still potentially on cards, if NASA thinks it would be too dangerous, then Wilmore and Williams will likely have to wait for an alternative option. Our prime option is to return Butch and Suni on Starliner, said Steve Stitch, manager of NASA's Commercial Crew Program. However, we have done the requisite planning to make sure we have other options open. One such alternative option would be to wait for another crewed mission that will bring 2 more astronauts to the orbital outpost in September and then return with them in February 2025. This would mean that the pair will have spent 8 months rather than 8 days aboard the ISS. On the plus side, both astronauts have been getting on fine. We've been thoroughly busy up here, integrating right into the crew, said Williams, who is certainly no stranger to long stays aboard the station. It feels like coming back home. It feels good to float around. It feels good to be in space and work up here with the International Space Station team. So yeah, it's great to be up here, he said. This is according to BBC News on Unexplained Mysteries. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.